both nunchucks. Remember, we start with one nunchuck tucked into the right side of our belt. Boom. Right here, pop. If you want to prevent your nunchuck from slipping while you're practicing, you can keep one end in and one end out. And remember, when we're holding our nunchuck for greater control, I like to hold it closer to the chain, between 1 and 2 inches. If you hold it up here, you have greater range, but you're not going to have the same amount of control for your flurries and your full sets here. So I prefer to hold it up here when I perform. All right, now first things first, we're going to come to attention, boom, and we bow. When we break out, we stand up, we're going to let go of one end of our nunchuck, and we're going to perform a complete circle as we catch and punch. And we announce our form, chase, and we breathe. All right, now we can begin. Chase starts with a full set. So we're going to take our left leg, we step out and back. As we turn into a right leg forward stance, right hand performs a full set. Hip, hip, up, figure 8, catch. From here, our left leg steps back, feet together. Right hand's going to perform an over-the-shoulder catch. We go over the shoulder, left hand comes in front of the chest, under the arm, and we grab the nunchuck here. All right, from here, we just simply unwind. Right leg steps back into a horse stance and poke. All right, next step, our left leg steps feet together. As we C-step forward into a left leg forward stance, right hand performs a full set. Hip, hip, up, figure 8, catch. All right, now we look to the front. Left leg's gonna step over, boom. Left hand's gonna chamber to our shoulder, cross chop. All right, we're gonna grab our bad back and pull them into our cat stance here. My hand is nice and tight to my chest, and my foot is up on the ball of my toes. All right, and then we perform another full set. Hip, hip, up, figure 8, catch. Now we're gonna walk down the aisle. My right leg steps first. Right leg step, hip, hip, up. Left leg step, hip, hip, up. And then my right leg's gonna step as I go down on my left knee, figure 8, catch. From here, we're gonna perform our first jab catch. So I'm gonna punch the end of the nunchuck that I'm holding currently forward as I release the nunchuck under my arm and catch it forward, right? So we're gonna have our first jab catch here, pop, as we chamber across our shoulder, boom, into a cross chop. From here, my left hand's gonna tuck back into my chest as I go over the shoulder, full set. Hip, hip, up, figure 8, catch. All right, now we have another jab catch. Pop here. We're gonna pivot to the left onto our knuckles as our right leg chambers into our chest, and we throw a back kick to the corner of the room. From here, we hold and step through. Boom, right leg is up. Now we have our full set, half set combo. So I'm gonna go hip, hip, up, boom, figure 8, behind the back, over the shoulder, hip, hip, up, catch. Now I'm gonna do another jab catch as I stand up, feet come together, left hand chambers for an open hand high block. All right, my left leg is gonna step out and back as I pivot and punch with my nunchuck. All right, now I have a spinning full set combo. So I'm gonna perform a full set, hip, hip, up, figure 8, behind the back. My right leg is gonna step, feet together. Left leg is gonna step all the way around into a left leg forward stance, over the shoulder full set. Hip, hip, up, figure 8, catch. Now my back leg, my right leg is gonna perform a front thrust kick here, and I'm gonna land forward into my right leg forward stance. Now I have another full set, spinning full set combo. So I'm gonna go hip, hip, up, boom, figure 8, behind the back. My left leg is gonna pivot into a horse stance as I go over the shoulder full set. Hip, hip, up, figure 8, catch. Right hand's gonna go over the shoulder, catch, boom, and I'm gonna let go. All right, now my left hand is gonna perform a full set. Hip, hip, up, figure 8, catch. From here, my feet, my left leg is gonna step towards my right foot as my left hand throws a jab catch. Feet together, left hand, high block. I'm blocking with the nunchuck. That is the end of chase 1. Now, from here, I'm gonna flow into chase 2. I'm gonna grab my second nunchuck and chamber it into my chest. Left leg is gonna step out and back as I pivot, punch. All right, from here, I have my full set. Hip, hip, up, figure 8, gonna step forward into our horse stance, left hand full set. Hip, hip up, figure 8 catch. Now, I have a big combination coming up. So I'm gonna come over the shoulder, full set, or double figure 8, excuse me, double figure 8, down, up, pivot to the left corner. I'm gonna perform my first row the boat. So my right hand is gonna figure 8, left hand goes down, up, right here, boom. Then I'm gonna pivot to the right corner of the room. Left hand figure 8, right hand goes down, up. And then I'm gonna pivot back to the front, into my horse stance, double figure 8 catch. From here, my right leg is gonna step back and back in the left leg forward stance, another double figure 8 catch. Now from here, I have a double spinning full set. My right leg is gonna step in, my hands go to my hips. All right, my right hand is gonna come over the shoulder as my left hand goes across. As I spin into a left leg forward stance, I'm gonna finish going over the head. Left hand hip up, right hand hip, hip up, figure 8 catch, figure 8 catch. All right, this spin, over the shoulder spin, offsets the tempo of my full set. So one hand finishes before the other. From here, I'm gonna perform a double figure 8 catch. Then I'm gonna look to the right. My feet are gonna pivot, boom, as I come across my target, double down slash. I'm gonna step forward with my left leg as I come up, and I'm gonna step forward again with my right leg, double figure 8 catch. From here, I'm gonna look back to the front. My right leg, that's my front leg, is gonna step in as I shuffle over, step, step, boom, horse stance, right hand over the shoulder, full set. Sorry, stutter there. Then my left hand is gonna full set, hip, hip up, figure 8 catch. And then I have a double figure 8 catch. Boom. Now, we're gonna flurry. Both hands come over the shoulder, and you're just gonna be performing a couple half sets back to back. So your right hand starts first, hip, hip, up, hip, hip, up, hip, hip, up, hip, hip, up. One more time. From here, I'm gonna do a double figure 8 down, up, pivot to the left corner, row the boat, boom. Right hand was the figure 8. Now my left hand's gonna figure 8 here. Pivot to the front, double figure 8 catch. My last move, double jab catch as I pivot down onto my right knee, right hand chambers, and my punch. I'm gonna come up into my ready position here, and come to attention. Boom, and bow. All right, that was full chase broken down, and then I'll reset up so I can do full chase, full speed. All right, here we go. I'm gonna start my full chase, full speed, once I get my nunchuck into my belt. All right, here we go. Chase! Here! 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 Always happens. Here! Here! Fun fact, every tournament I've ever done, my nunchuck always slips out of my belt. But that's okay, that happens. Improvise, practice, have fun, full chase. Whew.